GingerGM.
Howdy everyone, it's been a while. How long's it been? It's probably been at least a week until I posted a video, probably more than that. I'm just going to play a bit of Blitz now. I'm just here to let you know that everything's okay and alright, and I'm going to get cracking again with the videos and stuff, time permitting. During some Blitz, I'll tell you why I haven't been maybe posting as regularly as I have in the past. So anyway, let's get in with the game. Let's just crush some people. Let's just do some damage, shall we, on the chessboard? I mean, my rating's dropped. I need to get back to 2600. We need to get the Trompovsky going. So, well, first of all, one of the reasons originally I just didn't have time to stream or to basically make any YouTube videos, because we had, first of all, good friends Fiona Fianchetta, who I'm sure you're aware of, down and filming for GingerGM with her boyfriend Alex Lopez of Ireland. So they were down filming some stuff for us, little projects. Then we had another good friend and a bit of a legend, David Howe. So he was England #1, and he has I'm trying to speak and it's hard to get back in the swing of things. Speak, checkmate, and explain and think. Is that possible? It is possible, so let's do it. So David Howe's doing a 15-hour course at GingerGM on how he got to 2600. So that's going to be, I tell you what, it's going to be an amazing course. Now I want to create a bit of, let's try to create a little bit of masterpiece here, shall we? I'm thinking b4, knight b5. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, son. So, you know, when we come back, we want to create a bit of magic. So that was the reason I wasn't able to post any new material. I literally had them for weeks, and obviously I need to work as well as doing YouTube, because YouTube doesn't necessarily pay much money. Right, hang on a minute, this is a fun position. Then I'll come on to also why I haven't done anything for the last week or so. Okay, so hang on a minute, what's going on here then? So I'd love to come here, but it's well defended. So I can't get rid of the knight. What is this position, people? I could open up the D file. I could try queen here, but then bishop to b7. I've got a bit of time to think about this. I could go bishop takes f5, but it doesn't really do anything, and my opponent might take my knight. There's a lot of tempting options here. I could just develop a knight. What is the best move here? It looks like I want to do a bit of Morphy style stuff here. Is it just bishop c4, trying to get the rook to a good square? Is that the move I should be playing here? It looks like there should be something better than that here. Again, I'm a little bit slow, but bishop c4 might be correct. Or do I just develop a knight? God, decisions to make. Let's go bishop c4. Okay, so the second reason, you might have noticed I have a bit of a cut and a bit of a shiner, is that basically, well, I'll come on to that. Let's just win this game first. Okay, so he takes, is he actually surviving this? He shouldn't be allowed to survive this. Okay, so knight here. Shall we develop? He wants to get castle. Come on, there must be a good move here. What about queen here? Trying to line up some stuff like this and threaten knight to c7 check. Maybe also with ideas of sacking the queen on d7. That looks quite interesting, yeah? It'd be nice to come back with a nice win after this break. And if he takes here, I have bishop takes check, king here, queen d8, leading to checkmate. And if he, for example, goes knight f6, I have knight c7 check. And then if knight takes c7, queen d8 checkmate. How does he avoid checkmate here? Well, he's decided he has to give up the piece like so. So his rook can get in the game. So let's take that one. I'm very short time, so obviously this is always what happens to me, isn't it? I get a good position, get shorter time. So queen takes here. I come in with the queen to d7, and I have checkmate again. Pawn. So my idea is to come down here, but I've got to do this very quickly. And pawn takes. He might be surviving with pawn takes. Okay. Where is the checkmate here? Bishop here. Oh no, don't do this to me. Play quicker. Okay, it should be winning this surely, but how do I finish it off? So rook d8, I take here, so I'm winning material. Let's just fit. Okay, so he has to go here. Okay, I'm going to develop quickly, but where is the mate? Have I missed a mate somewhere? It's quite possible I have, but I'm just going to now obviously try to play a little bit quicker. So I'm wondering if I have bishop f7 next move. Okay, I'm just going to take that one, not be afraid. Maybe the king wants to come here anyway. So his idea is it to take this square. Oh wow. Okay, bishop here. Okay, I should have. Oh no, he's gonna check. Oh, he's got knight b4. Oh dear, Simon. Oh, you're throwing us away. Oh no. Ah, how frustrating. After such a nice start. God, my luck's been flipping terrible. My play and my luck not being good recently. It will change. My typical bad start. Oh no. Okay. Well, this is obviously looking bad now. Oh, where did I miss the win? I might even have to check this one just to see. I mean, even here I'm probably doing alright, but not with 10 seconds on the clock. Okay, let's just put this on the computer and have a little look. Oh God, why is this happening to me? I've had a bad run. Let's just put it that way. I've had a bad run, but things can only get better. While we have a look on the computer, no, I don't want to play against the computer. Let's have a little analysis of that. Get started, yes, get started is what I want. I'll tell you what happened here. This is another reason that the last week I haven't done anything. Unfortunately, I got attacked by my neighbour, so lovely, who is currently, let's just say, the police are investigating and hopefully will be arrested for something, maybe ABH, I think they're looking at, actual bodily harm. And it came as a bit of a shock, so I wasn't actually able to. God, look at that, it's a bad game of accuracy from both of us. So, you know, probably can't talk about it too much, but it's a bit uncomfortable at home at the moment because our house is attached to their house, and it seems like every waking moment while I'm here, something might happen again. And the thing I'm worried about most is obviously our cat, who goes outside, and this guy's a bit of a psycho, and I'm worried that he's going to hurt the cat. So at the moment it's quite tense here, but the police are hopefully involved, hopefully will arrest him, and etc. So it's a bit of a rough time, and you can see I got the worst of it, but I wasn't expecting it. At night time, just got attacked. Not much you can do when that happens. Had to go to hospital for a bit. Nothing serious, and it's healing up very well. Not worried about that. Like I say, I'm worried about the cat and my girlfriend, especially when I go away. So at the moment it's quite hard. I don't want to go away play any chess tournaments because I can't leave them here without any protection. So you can understand it's not a very good situation. So we'll see what the police can do, and then we'll have to think of other things if that doesn't work. Okay, so let's have a look. So where did I go wrong? I was obviously winning this game nicely. It was quite a nice game, I thought. I can't believe the computer said it was so bad. I just want to get to the interesting position, and around here I am completely crushing. That's not that bad, that move, is it? Okay, so I should have played instead bishop takes b5 immediately. I can't believe that's a double blunder. I mean, come on, computer, get your act together. And this, I mean, this looks like fun. I mean, look at this. Okay, so where's the win now? What did I miss here? Queen e5. Well, I saw I could win the rook here. Maybe that's good, but I thought this was okay. And look, I'm completely winning playing this as well. So bishop takes here, bishop takes here, check. And where is the win? My next move was a bit rushed. I should have gone just knight to f3, apparently, but nothing, no checkmate here. And I mean, even here I'm +3, so I obviously haven't blundered as badly as the computer says. Why didn't I just go bishop takes here? This is where I started to panic. And around here, okay, it changes. Disappointing missed brilliancy. So let's try again. Okay, so I've told you my stories, and now I can concentrate on some blitz. So it's been an interesting couple of weeks. But such is life, things happen, don't they? And we'll see. I'm sure things will get better. So, and I'm going to get back into it now. Still got a little bit of blocked nose at times, which is a little bit annoying. But hey ho, this is life. You have challenges. But if anything happens to Charlie, then I don't know what I'd do, like a family member, and obviously the girlfriend as well. So let's see if we can get another game then and try to play a little bit better than that last one. So another thing, okay, so I'll tell you, so David Howe, what GingerGM have been doing, David Howe is filming this 15-hour course. We've tried to improve our courses on GingerGM, so we're adding a lot more puzzles to them. Obviously I've been delayed a bit by things that are going on. And also we're bringing out the thing we did with Fiona and with Alex and with David as well, did an hour on that, and hopefully we're going to get some other people. We're going to bring out a 5-hour, basically it's called Grandmaster Gambits, and there's going to be, it's a gambit repertoire based on 1e4, and it's something that I hope you will find very spicy. I hope will, you know, make you sort of think, oh yeah, that's cool, I want to try that gambit out. And there's various presenters in that, so I think it's quite an interesting idea, that one. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be on next DVD when I have time. There's lots of projects which I want to do, including my French defence one. I've got to finish off my Dutch course for chessable. That's taken a bit of time, again, circumstances, more important things in life, but all these things will get back cracking again at some point. Anyway, so we have this position, and I've sacked a pawn, and I'm hoping my opponent's light squares will become quite weak later on. And the other thing you can try in this position with a knight on g4 is obviously to attack here. So this position looks very risky for my opponent. My first thought is something like f4 to get my bishop in the game. Let's calculate f4, knight takes. If I go rook takes, is there anything there? I can't see it. The other idea is to maybe get my bishop to this square or to this square as well, but if I go c5, there's a queen d5 check. So I should have enough compensation here, and there should be a way to start an attack. So let's have a look. I mean, there's no queen takes h3, is there? No. So f4, knight takes. A little bit slow, aren't I, at the moment, I have to admit. Rook takes, pawn takes. This knight defends everything. So maybe let's just play this sensibly for now. Try to bring my rook to this square and get my bishop to this square. My opponent might be thinking about getting a queen here with that move. So again, now this f4 move is sort of striking me as being quite interesting. I could, am I worried about his queen coming there? Well, I don't really want to swap rooks, so let's have a think. I don't want to swap queens either. Let's put my bishop here. This can't be a bad move. And now, of course, I don't want to swap queens. So let's play the queen here. I'm hoping for h6 and g5 in this kind of position. Okay, well, again, that bishop wants to remain on the board. And it maybe seems like I haven't got the best from this, but it might improve. So can we flick this one in and try to keep that bishop? Again, very slow at the moment, very rusty. Okay, so let's just play quickly now in this quite complicated position, isn't it? So now he's gonna come and take this one. Let's get in with our own counter-attack, and if I get my bishop back here, there'll be some pressure. I think, you know, even if he doubles on the 7th rank, I have good defense. So okay, again, it's all about the time, isn't it? Now let's come here, and I have queenie. Okay, come on, in we go. And I want to get my bishop to this square. That seems like the right move. My opponent try and defend as everything. Maybe I should have flicked in a check there. Was there some tactical idea? Let's go for this now and try to checkmate him, because I have queen b2 ideas. So he has to play here. This should be winning somehow. Let's come in here anyway. Hope this is working. My idea is knight e3 checkmate. Might have again had a stronger move there. I could have gone queen c3. Okay, so he has a check and he wants to come here, I've just realised. But this knight is pinned, so he's come back And again, it's just the time. Don't lose on time, Simon. He doesn't have any checks. I don't know how he's going to stop this. If he goes knight g1, rook takes g1, should be very strong attack. Okay, so he's trying to win on time. Oh no. Oh my god, what am I doing? Oh dear, Williams. Why did he go there? He could have just taken... Man, he's confusing me with his bad moves. He could have just taken my rook. Okay. I'm not the quickest of fish, but a fish I am. Okay, come on, Williams, you can do this. Quick is... Can I do this? Place your bets. You know his king is in a bit of a mating now. Oh, well, that's one nice way of giving up. Okay, so I'll show you now some of the gambits that we were looking at. Now, against this one, I proposed 2 gambits, and one of the ones we're looking at in this DVD that GingerGM will bring out is the wing gambit with this, which is quite rare, but I actually think it's not such a bad gambit for white. And we have a look at some lines, you know, and really the gambit, the idea of this gambit thing would bring the GingerGM thing is just some fresh original ideas, gambits you may or may not have seen that should be fun and should give you some interesting positions to play. For example, you know, I'm always, when I gambit pawns, that move just looks incorrect to me. When you know, it doesn't really do much, and I can take it if I want to. I don't want to take it because I'm trying to checkmate him. I want to start an attack with this one, which I'm going to do now in typical fashion. This is a well-known way to attack with the queen coming into one of these 2 squares. But we're giving lots of gambits which we have worked on. This is very typical attack we see here, and it should give you some fun ideas to revitalize your chess, especially if you're in a bit of a ruck. I mean, if you're playing the London system all the time, maybe you want to try out some of these gambits in your own Blitz games just to have a change of scene, because it's all good and proper, you know, playing sort of the London system all the time, and I do kind of recommend that in some respects, but you also need to spice things up at times, and you can see that gambit worked quite well. As in, he got crushed. The reason he resigned is that I was going to take his rook on the next move and be material up with the attack. So we'll try the Dutch out again. Let's get a little bit funky with the Dutch, and we're trying to get some e5 stuff in. Against b3, you know, pushing the pawn with a5, a4 is always a way to play. And I think these 2 moves help black. Why do they help black? Because when I go knight c6, if he ever plays c4, which is obviously a main move, you can place your knight on this square. Now, last time I played e5 straight away and we sacked a pawn, but I think I'm just going to prepare that move with some normal maneuvers. This is very normal idea. Bishop d8, queen e8, because you prepare this one and the queen can come over here as well. And all this, I'm sure you're aware of from my DVDs. I think black's better in these positions because black takes over the center with his pawns. e4 is a move you can often try to play to blunt out the bishop, and I think e4 is a lot stronger when you can combine it with this move d5, because then you get this very nice central position. Normal development, and the point is when he plays, if he plays c4, you can see how these 2 moves have helped. I have this square and he can no longer play a3. So this is the benefit of playing in this way. And later on, I have the space, a pawn on e4. The main break you aim for is the move f4. So g5 and the move f4 is what I'm going to be aiming at. You can also try to weaken him with the Harry pawn, but having a pawn here generally gives me good attacking chances. So he might try to play this one, but I still feel now my bishop is probably better on c7, where it starts to point at my opponent's king. Okay, so he's trying to block it down. That's a good move. I don't want to block it down, so we need to, because I've got the 2 bishops. He has a knight. I want to keep things open for my bishop. I didn't want to have a pawn in the way. Okay, and now I can remove that knight. Okay, he wants to come over here, which is fine. let's play this weird move. I know he might grab the pawn on b4, but then his knight goes away from his king. And also I have queen takes e3. So is this one a strong move? Okay, and he wants to take here. Now I can just take this one, which is probably the best way to play it. It's a pawn, because I can take here with check. And a pawn is a pawn is a pawn. Now queen c3 he will take and go rook c1. My position should be a little bit better here. But I don't really necessarily want to swap queens at the moment. b6 doesn't seem to help. h4, is it time for Harry? Yeah, let's bring the old Harry, the typical Harry push in, and maybe a bit silly because I just suddenly realised his queen is covering that one. So let's maybe support it somehow, get the rook ready to swing. He's desperate to swap queens off, understandably. I don't want to take there because it will improve his pawn structure, but I think this ending is going to be all right if I just get the bishop here and the rook here, because he's got a big weakness on e3, and it is equal material after all. So we'll just play like this, and we will aim for this guy here. Time though, okay, very slow, man, very slow today. Okay. So my bishop is bad, and it's quite hard to actually. Yes, maybe I'm not better anymore. Actually, I've let this one slip a little bit. Did not come up with the best plan, unfortunately. Now, do I take with the bishop? I guess so. But then this pawn is very weak. Okay, let's try to get rid of that rook. I think I take with the bishop and I try to keep the position closed as much as I can. Why didn't I take that pawn? What's wrong with me? Because I'm moving quickly. So, okay, let's try to do something on the king side. And if he goes bishop here, I will take it and try to get my rook in the game. He should definitely take with his rook here. Pawn takes may look better, but then my rook gets active, so he's found the right move because he's going to take here with check, which is very frustrating for me. And I'm a little bit worse down on time, but maybe I can hold this one. Or better, who knows. My rook is good, and a lot of things are getting simplified, so I think I should hold this pretty simply. But it's on the clock, of course. God, I say it's on the clock and I move like an old fart. I'm even better here now, you know. So I'm going to shut up. I can't talk and play quick, I've realised. This is something that... Oh, bollocks. You muppet. Well, actually, I can't even just move. Oh, man. Oh, that was disappointing, wasn't it? I mean, okay. I'll play until I lose another game. I think that's fair. But just to let everyone know, everything is all in good, really, here. It'd be nice when things get settled, then I can get back to working properly. That's all I want to do. Just get back to what I'm happy and good at without worrying about things. Isn't that what we all want in life? Hopefully, you know, but just to let you know, everything is cool here. So, you know, been through worse, so it's all right. Okay, so my opponent has now stopped this knight idea, but I think with a pawn here I'm always going to have decent chances of attacking. Let's see if I can just force my way through the center. I like having a space advantage, and this is the kind of gambit position I think very, very promising actually for white. Now I'm just going to go rook e1, because when he castles I can go for a particular attack. Right, now what do we want to do here? This move like is another pawn sack, but it would keep his bishop blocked in. If I take it, let's take it and try to find some good squares for my pieces. But oh, that's really, again, I think that decision of my opponent's is very bad, because he's just killed his pieces. Very strange. Now I'm just going to go brutal. Let's go for this. I knew I put my rook on e1 for a reason, and it was to go mental. And let's just go in. Okay, he should have gone to f8, I'm pretty sure. Now I can get the material back with this one, but I'm more interested in coming straight for his king. All my pieces attacking, and my knight is good. I don't necessarily want to dive in, so let's play this way. And if I can get, okay, now there's probably a number of ways to win this. It's a pity I can't get a rook here as quickly as I would like, so let's just see what the best way to win is. Well, I'm going to go here. I mean, there's other options. Knight f7 there was probably a very good move, but I'm trying now to quickly get a piece to c1, and I like it when you're attacking, when all your pieces suddenly energize, and that is what I'm hoping will happen here. So is there a mate? I can check. Takes here, should be winning, but is there a mate by moving my bishop? So bishop here, takes, check, king here, check, king here, and if check, bishop here. You know, I like to finish in a bit of style here if I can. Bishop here, takes, check here, check here. I can't see it, so I think I'll just have to go for this one. This should be winning, I'm sure. I mean, again, I'm wondering if I can finish in some style with some move like this. It's finishing off, I'm sort of lacking a little bit recently. Finishing off winning positions, and this of course should be winning, but I'm just going to develop my last piece. And now God, my time, this is really bad, my time handling. It's really bad. My play is actually not great either. Oh dear Williams, dear oh dear Williams, and you're so slow. What am I doing to my position here? Yeah, I'm going to lose this one. I'm talking too much. Not the best blitz session, but okay. We'll be back with better soon. Can we salvage something here? Salvage some crazy attack? My back rank is quite weak. I've got 13 seconds. And I'm no Hikaru. Let's just deal with the back ranker. And no. Oh no, I'm too slow. Too slow. Look at that, moving like an 80-year-old as well. Jesus, too slow, too weak. Wow, that's my last chance. It's a bit dangerous for him. Bit dangerous for him. 5 seconds to go. Rook here, and. Wow, is there any point here? Probably not. No, what am I even trying to do? Anyway, we'll call that a day. Not a very good session, but really just a little YouTube video to let you know that things are okay. And I will be back. And if you're wondering where I've been, well, now you know. So GingerGM does have loads of exciting things going on. And we're trying to get some streaming going, I think this week and next as well, so I hope to see you over there. So thank you very much for tuning in, and again, sorry I've been away, but such is life. But you know, I'm never going to leave you guys forever, so don't worry, I'll always be here lurking somewhere around. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon, and hopefully next time I'll play some better Blitz than that as well. Not the best of my Blitz sessions. I've got to sort of sharpen up again, get back in the groove, maybe Title Tuesday. That's what I'm going to aim for next Tuesday. That seems like a good one to aim for. Let's try to crush it in Title Tuesday. Some warm up, crush Title Tuesday. Okay, cheers guys, I'll see you all later. Thanks for now, bye.